I have toyed around with so many different ways of getting kids to reflect. I started doing, a couple of years ago, I started doing learning logs where the kids kind of wrote down something that they learned every day, and I would respond to it every single day. It was so much work for me. I was responding to all of my kids every day in some kind of writing. So this year, when I have a total of 140 kids, it just became impossible. So I modified something that another teacher in my building was using, which she used these stems and put them in her science notebook. She's an 8th grade science teacher, and she was putting these in her, and the kids were putting it in their science notebooks. And they choose a STEM every single day that they write about. We use a guiding question every day, and then they just kind of keep their writer's notebooks with them all day long. And they, at the end of the day, in the last 3 minutes of class or so, right before they walk out the door, they choose a STEM to kind of summarize their day, and they go from there. It's just a 1-sentence reflection. It's good because a lot of times it will be a self-assessment. I rocked language arts today because I did something, or a missed opportunity today was something maybe that they didn't do so well. But sometimes it's great feedback for me, like when they use Mrs. Bowles didn't notice that I blank, or I can't wait to go home and share with my family. That's an assessment for me. It's telling me what they're getting, or I get confused about. That's great if I can kind of just go through, flip through those. It means I can kind of touch base with that kid later. So it's less about all the feedback I'm giving them, which is so valuable. I need to still be doing that in some kind of form or fashion. But this is just a really great way for me to quickly get an assessment every single day. It's their exit slip out the door. And I do tend to check them at least a couple of times a week, and I do respond in their notebooks when that happens.